What is happening, folks? Sebastian Quick here, welcoming you back to the Quick and our playthrough of Valheim. Alright, let's get a little caught up here. We have done a couple of things outside of session, nothing significant, but I wanted to show you a quick little update. I have gone ahead and formally made formally made that other portal a official portal, shall we say. I have called it Cliffside. If we go through, you can see I did a little renovating. What was that sound? What was that? Is that a raid? Anyway, keep an eye out for that. What is going on up in here? Are those wolves? Yep, sure are. It's the wolf raid, okay. Let's see, what should we do here? Well, the first thing we need to do, absolutely, is... Alright, we got a couple problems here. Alright, I'm gonna go back through the portal. I need to eat and get my health up. Clearly was not expecting this. Question is, what will they do in my absence? Alright. Let the health recover, and then we'll go check that out. I think I'm going to grab my sword. Oh, I think I left it at the swamp. Yeah, I left it at the swamp. Alright, health is recovering. That's fine. Let's go get our sword at the swamp. Here. There it is. Okay, I think I want that instead of the mace. Does better damage to multiple enemies at once. I have a feeling we're going to be facing multiple enemies, so let's go back to Cliffside. Now that we are somewhat recovered. The other thing we're going to do, this could get a little ugly, so I am going to put my, yep, they're still here, put my health bar on my health potion on my bar. Okay. Hello? Okay, one down. This is not a bad thing, this is a good thing, because this gives us access to some wolf parts early. Oh, you know what? That's not a raid, that's just a wolf from up above must have wandered down. Okay. Alright, well, what did we get? Yeah. Okay, well, you know. That'll be alright. Eventually we'll have to figure out what we're going to do there, but for now... Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to show you our new Cliffside. Gives us a little bit more room, put the portal up there so it's not quite so annoying all the time. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go back through. We will deposit our newfound meats and skins. I will also deposit my, no I won't. I'm gonna ditch one of these. Alright, we'll put this over here for now. We'll put our sword back in here. And I will ditch one of these torches. Whoop. Yeah. Alright. So we'll put the wolf hide in there, and I guess we'll put the wolf meat in here. Alright, so it is back to the swamp for us. So where we left off last time was we had done a little more exploring the swamp. Had not directly pinpointed another sunken crypt, another source of iron. So we'll be on the lookout for that today. I do want to repair one thing. Alright, we do have a good amount of iron here saved up. So we need to decide what we're going to do with that. We could upgrade our bow. Need some fine wood. 30 iron. Or the iron mace. Again, 30 iron. This would be the last time we can upgrade it until we upgrade our workbench, forge. Or is there something we want to make here? No. Ancient bark spear might be useful when we get to ready to go up into the mountains. But at the moment, could make an iron sword, but really concentrating on getting. How are we doing? How are we doing with clubs? 22 swords, or not blades? I'm missing it, aren't I? I'm just completely ignoring it. Swords, there it is, 30. Okay, so we're getting there. Actually, our clubs is better than our bows right now. Yeah, just slightly. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to continue putting that off. And we will spend our time going to check out. So, last time we investigated over here, died once. That's okay. And, so I think we'll head over this way. No other sign of swamp in the map, so really that's kind of where it makes most sense to go. We've been down here, did not see any sunken crypts, so we'll head over there. Yes, we're here, we'll just shoot over here, and that'll do that. Alright. Nothing in them. Oh, that's... I was looking for those earlier. Okay, let's unload all this. I was looking for those earlier when I was doing a little bit of light farming. Most of this stuff is just going to come back with us at some point, but for now, that in there. Where can we dump this from? Okay, we'll dump stuff in here. I have to remember where that is. Okay. That's fine for now. 60. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, clearly need to do a little bit of... Alright, this log. This log is causing some problems for us. Let's take care of that. Oh, not the boat. Not the boat. Okay. Let's see if that makes this a little bit easier. Alright. short trip, and we've got, we're looking pretty good for the wind. We'll land right around in here somewhere. Well, you know what? Maybe we should do a quick, just a quick row by, so to speak. Oh, nope, there it is right there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna land there now. I knew I had seen a sunken crypt in my previous sailings, so we have a destination. Oh, we can land right there too. That's handy. Coast in. Alright, I saw lava over there. Oh, an ooze. Let's do one of those. Nice. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. But we will actually, you know what, while we have our take these guys out. One thing I want to remember to do soon is no, you got one more. Start working on some frost resist potion. Alright. So, you know what? You know what I did? Forgot the key. Well, nothing for it. We gotta head back. Let's... Alright, luckily it was not too far. But unfortunately I think we're gonna have to sail into the wind. Yeah. I'm considering bringing a portal back. I don't have to bother with that. Yeah. Of course, I have to find a place to put it. I could put it in that little hut right there, but it's a bit of a pain getting right over to the... I mean, as it stands right now, I'd have to swim. Unless I made a little walkway. Funny, this is categorized. I'm actually in the meadows right now, but there's no sign of meadows anywhere. I'll avoid some open land over here. Yeah, right there. I have run aground on that a couple of times. Shot that one a little bit. Alright, let's back it up. Nice thing is I'll be in decent shape for getting out of here. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, we came back to get the key. I could drop that. I'm gonna dump that. Alright, I guess we'll... I think I will get the portal stuff. Just gonna make recovery, if we come to a bitter end, we'll make recovery that much easier. Significantly easier. Alright, so what we need is, I think we have the 30, wait a minute, no, it's 20, right? 30 is for the boat, so we only need 20. 20 of those. 10 of these. And my cores, 2 cores. Alright. Confirm we can make a portal. Yes. We'll just need to make sure we have the necessary wood. Alright, let's actually bring a nice big stack for construction. Alright. Take 2. To sleep? That is the question now. And I think the answer is yes, I do want to sleep the night away. So I'll return to the big base, get a good night's sleep, and give it a try in the morning. Can't sleep while I'm wet. Oh, I can set my spawn point though. Alright. Alright, good morning. Alright, take 3, take 2.5. Really gonna do it this time. Promise, promise. I think what I'll do is... jump in the boat. Alright, how's the wind treating us today? Not well. We're gonna be going into the wind. So yeah, what to make with the iron that we're collecting. The main goal right now is to make sure we have the weapons and skills to take on bone mass. Doing a decent job of working on mace or clubs. So that's coming along. Second thing is protection. I gotta think about that. I am working on the root armor. It's not a huge jump in protection, but it gives me increased... So it actually gives me increased bow skill, which isn't really that useful against bone mass, now that I'm thinking about it. So, I'm wondering if that's really worth it for bone mass. Might be worth it when we get to the mountains, where bow skill could be more useful. Going up this way. So maybe what we should really be doing is making some iron armor. I want to consider the trade-off with iron armor and protection versus mobility. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a little crafting bench here. And then going to make some steps here. And I'm going to put my portal up here. Dude. Well, that'll learn ya. Alright. Miscellaneous portal. Oh, this isn't going to get us back, because I left... Okay, well we can... I did not leave one of my portals with a blank name. They both of my portals back at the main base are named. So this won't actually get me back. This won't actually get me anywhere. Confirm that by putting this down and watching it just sit there. Alright. But what I can do is if I have to use it when I am bound at my main base, I will respawn there and then I can rename. Okay, we're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Oh, little head there, looking up at me. Alright, so I can jump up here, use it now, but if I have to use it, I will be able to. Alright, let's just repair this, and inventory is almost taken up already. So, use the swamp key, and we will take a look at what we got here. Alright, I hear splashing. How's our health doing? Let's boost it here. A little bit anyway. Alright, so blockage there. Sounds like that's where the splashing is coming from. Alright, so everything's blocked up. No open corridors to start. Alright, well let's start opening them up. I really should have dumped a couple of things when we were back there. Iron armor certainly would make exploring these a little more easy. An archer in here too. Nope, there is a spawner. Okay, good to know. Charge in. Oh, another one. An elite? No. Okay, we took it out. Oh, my stamina is low. Oh boy. Okay, that was ugly. That was ugly. A rested bonus. Not sure why stamina was such an issue that time. I guess I was just spamming. Okay, well, we'll let that will recover while we recover some goodies in here. Rubies and gems and such. Yeah, so I mean that right there is a good what am I trying to say? That is a good representation of how our iron armor would have been more useful right there, because I'm not running around using a lot of mobility. Yeah, that is a ways off. We have a little bit of a trip ahead of us. Slowly collecting our scrap iron. One of the lovely underwater, not underwater, but we'll say sunken passageway. Love these because it makes me wet again. Ah. Okay, so this is interesting. We've got this guy. I don't think I can hit this guy from here. I guess I can. Alright, soften him up a little bit. Also got a blob in there. Let's go one more. Not expecting to take him out. I don't have... Can that guy make it through? Is that guy gonna come after me here? Nice. Alright. Nice to have that upgraded mace for those dudes. Not full up. Yep. Alright, I don't really need that. I'd rather have that gem. Treasure. Okay, not much in there. Still haven't come across a chest, right? Stark contrast to the first sunken crypt we came across. How much iron do we have? Only 11. Alright, we find a chest in this room. That changes quickly. Ah, nice. 29, much better. Okay, we gotta leave some stuff behind here. Oh, we're gonna say we're gonna get rid of that. We don't need that. I guess I'll dump that and that. Okay, well that was decent. That was decent. Alright, so that is the end of that, and that is the end of that. That is... here. See, the nice thing about having that portal is we can refresh our rested bonus much more easily. Which, of course, is very important. Alright, so that's the first one. let's check this out. How close are we on weight? Oh, we are very close on weight. Alright, let's head out, and I'm going to deposit the iron in my boat. Over here. Okay. We can deposit other stuff. That is taking up a lot of weight, and we will not be collecting more of that down here. Everything else we likely will. So, no sense in stowing partial stacks. Okay, 5 or so minutes left. Anybody home? Nobody. Oh, there is somebody home. After all. Hanging out on the corner there. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, you can get me, but I can get you. That's the deal here. Okay. I guess I better pop that, because I don't know. Immediately not sure how I'm going to deal with this dude. Man, that was annoying. Okay. My health will slowly tick back up. Oh, that looked like it hurt, my friend. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, this looks like a little cubby. This will likely be the end of this. No, it goes through. Another chest in here. No. Two chests. Again, no. But we take some ironhead arrows, which are nice and all. Alright, this has gotta be the end. Okay, this has gotta be the end, right? This has gotta be a cover. Goes through. There are regular old Draugr. Yeah, another blockage. Is this the line? It is a blocked doorway. think we're good. Alright, definitely good now. Alright. So that is that for this section. That's, yeah. Alright, how are we doing now? Okay, we're doing decent on weight. Yep. Okay, little cubby here. We'll get the bone. I think that is it for you. Alright, that is it for this section, but now this, or not, is another blocked. That is good. Alright, we are down to our final passageway, wing. This definitely goes through. We're going to be careful, we no longer have our rested buff. So we still have our poison resist, so we will take advantage of that. Looks like another passageway through. Okay. That went pretty well. I don't think there is a spawner. No, no spawner. The other thing to note here is that our pickaxe is getting low on durability. Another good use of the portal. I'm almost certain that these last little bits that you can collect are pointless to collect. I can't remember ever getting an iron scrap out of those little bits left on the ground, but I do it anyway. Is this a block? Yeah, blocked door. We're running out of doorways. A whole lot. Okay, that's good. Not a whole lot of iron this time around. I think we're up to around 30. No, we got more than that now. But alright. I feel like there are, yeah. Still have still have our poison resist. Should have brought... Might want to consider bringing my other pickaxe, my bronze pickaxe. That's blocked. Oh, geez. An elite and an archer. It's not a Draugr elite archer. That would be... There is... Oh, there's a blob too. There's probably a spawner in there too. Oh. Can take out spawners with arrows. It's... Oh, another one came up. Let's see. We have lost. Let's see, 6, 7. Not 8. 6. No. 7. There we go. Probably should refresh my other ones as well. There we go. Yeah. Much more health now. Let's see. What do I do with these guys? Okay, I have to get some shots at the spawn here. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can take them out. Okay. Is that an archer? Nope. Non-archer. Alright, I'm gonna soften up this other dude. He will let his friend come through. If I get them both to like one hit, then there we go. Alright, that's good. Alright, so let's do that. And we will... No, not you. Okay. Can they come through? That was just annoying. Burn health potion. And let that kick in. Luckily they can't come through, because I don't like that guy. Girl. I don't like that girl. Oh, we cleared that out. Okay, we're in good shape. Right. And nary a chest to find. Well, that's just annoying. No chest. There it goes. Alright, well, we have to head back now. Question is... There we go. Alright, well, we got some good iron out of that, actually. Most of it we had to mine, but I'll take it. I don't mind working for my stuff. Alright, so we'll be able to come back via our portal. loot over here. And we will smelt some more iron. And so I think what we'll do is we'll make some iron armor. That will at least be useful for clearing out sunken crypts. Maybe we'll use it for the battle with bone mass just to see how things go. Oh, too much, too much. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright, let's load up. We'll go and get some charcoal. Do we have wood? Light that fire, dry myself out. Let's see. Put that in there. Grab that. Should have some wood in here, though. Oh, yeah. Ah, plenty of wood. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to Copperline and process some of that. Yeah, we're running low on charcoal. But for now, let's unload. Let's unload the rest of the iron we got. Let's see. Say having the belt is a big bonus. Alright, let's get the rest of the stuff out of that boat. Don't really want to pick that up. No, I don't have room for most of the stuff. Was annoying. Got another one. Alright, what? Oh, we can leave. We can put. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Nope. Let's repair the here. Okay, I think we are ready to travel back. Unload the rest of this stuff. And I want to call that quits for the evening's festivities. Yeah, let's go back. Alright, we don't need that. Nope. Put that on. Trophies. I do have a trophy. Wow, we have 4. Almost doubled our total. We have some treasures. Nice treasure. Okay, that's good. Got some bones and some wood. We'll go back and get the rest of that wood. Let's do... There we go. Alright. We've got new wet rescue bonus. Oh, before we go back, let's go to... okay, we gotta remember to set one of these as... we gotta remember to clear one of these out. But before we do that, we're gonna go back, we're gonna go over to copper line. I had some charcoal cooking over there, so we'll grab the charcoal, start another batch up. Yep, thought I heard someone. Alright, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Alright, looks like we get everything back to the task at hand. Alright, how are we doing for wood? Oop, I did not mean to do that. Come on. Let's see, we got some in here. Actually, we'll put that in as well. No, oh, no, we want to take this with us. No, and this goes in here. There we go. Very confusing. Nope. These go in here. I could move. What I might consider doing is I might consider moving my charcoal, my coal operations back here somewhere. Now that I have the stone workbench here, the stone cutter, I can make, I could make a place here to put my charcoal. I don't want to put it back on the mainland because then it's subject to raids, but maybe something to consider. Okay. Alright, so we're done on copper line for the moment, so we're going to clear that out. Now it's connected to, there we go, the one atop the crypt. Alright, let's do, okay, so we'll put this in here, grab that. We are too heavy, but that's okay, that will not last long. Should have wood. Nope. Alright, we are up to 68. And in a moment we will make some armor. What do we need specifically to do that? Iron scale armor. We need deer hide. Do we have? I think we have some. I believe we have some. We do. Alright. Let's grab that. Grab half the stack for now. Let's go grab a couple of stacks here. We're not going far. Alright. Well, let's start at the top. Iron scale mail. I can make one of each. Iron helmet. And greaves. Alright, we have a full set. What's it take to upgrade, by the way? Not too bad. So 5, 5, and 5, of course. So 15 to upgrade. Next level. How we... Okay, let's just take a quick... Okay, so we've got 36. What would happen if we just equipped all this? Just for comparison. Wow. That is a significant upgrade. 45, so we upgraded by 9. We lost our bonuses here. We lost our health regen bonus, our stamina regen, our slash and chop. But we are no longer slightly weak to all basically all physical damage. Tough call. Alright, I'm going to return to my regular armor for now. Put the iron armor in here. What do we have? We've still got, well, 8 left, but we're processing more, so we'll be in good shape. Alright, we got everything under the boat, right? Goes in here, back up to 20. So we could upgrade that right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. that does for us. I think it's just going to upgrade it by like 6, but at that point we're talking about probably best to keep that, at least give it a try. I think we'll do that. So, upgrade. Iron scale mail. That. Helmet. Iron greaves. So it's now 10 for each. But let's move this into permanent position. How's this gonna look? 51. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we'll rock that for now, see how that treats us. I'm gonna put this in here for the moment. And that back in there. There. Okay, we can put... Oh, we gotta bring these back. And do this. And we'll leave our key. We don't need to bring that with us. Oh, let's leave the... Leave that. You know what, let's leave that. Oh, let's take these with us so we can do them for... Can't take all of it. Alright, I think that's good. Let's head back. Check our... Currently have a minus 10% movement speed. Alright, we'll see how that goes. See how that feels. Oh, some of these can go... That's going to go back that way. As well that. Anything else? Oh, you know what? Those seeds also go back some point. This down. Alright folks, well, at some point I will head back and to Copperline and do some more charcoaling, but for now I think this is a good place to cut it. So I'll remind you to eat, drink, and survive.